A Richardson High School student athlete collapsed during a workout early this week and stopped breathing, but thanks to fast emergency care from a trainer and coaches, he survived. Zahid Arab is at Richardson High School right now with a story you'll see only on Fox 4. Zahid.
Well, Steve, athletic trainers are licensed healthcare professionals, but they never really expect to be needed for anything more than minor injuries. But on Monday morning here at school, one was the difference between the life and death of a student. Past the pom-poms, beyond the Richardson High School Lady Eagles basketball team, you'll find Maria Rosanelli.
Almost got ya.
The athletic trainer is often unnoticed, but to students and staff, considered a most valuable player, especially on Monday morning just after 9.
At the end of drills, Jesus just fell out.
Sophomore offensive and defensive lineman Jesus Flores Benegas.
Couldn't find any breathing, couldn't find a pulse, called for Maria.
Rosanelli grabbed an automated external defibrillator, or AED.
This is what it is.
And ran to the field to help.
I began compressions. I told one of the coaches to get the AED ready. I had my student cut his shirt open and we put the AED on and it said shock. So it said shock advised, and so we did that. And
the sophomore started breathing again, was rushed to the hospital, and just returned to school today.
He had a big smile on his face.
It was how are you doing, you know, and he was like, okay. You know, I mean, it's one word, and you're just like, okay, well, and he looked great.
I never thought it would happen, but it did, and through some really, really great people, we were able to save a life.
Being an athletic trainer is by no means glamorous, and at times, they go unnoticed, but through the good and bad.
These games are always kind of ugly, sorry.
Rosanelli says she has Richardson's back.
But unfortunately, in our profession, it'll probably come up again. And, you know, just hope you're there at the right time and handle it the same way and save a life again.
About 2 years ago, a teen fell off the hood of a moving car here at school. Rosanelli realized he was having a seizure, so she carefully moved him onto she carefully made sure his head and neck were stable, then rolled the boy onto his back. Doctors say if she hadn't done that, there's a good chance the boy would have suffered brain damage by the time help got there because of a lack of oxygen. Steve?
Okay, Zahid, let's talk about Jesus. And everybody, I'm sure, is glad he's back at school, but have doctors been able to determine what's going on with his health, what he's dealing with health-wise?
Well, the school says doctors really haven't figured that out yet. We do know that Jesus has a history of asthma, but it's unknown if that had anything to do with his collapse. The family is expected to find out a few more answers when Jesus sees a cardiologist next week. Steve?
Okay, Zahid Arab at Richardson High School tonight. Thanks.